Hello YouTube, I'm Megumi Mary, the transgender gamer girl with a heart of gold and love for all things nerdy. For the past 9 months, I have done a really good job of sticking to my goal of streaming at least 1 hour a day, 5 times a week. As you can see, if you've been a regular viewer of my channel, I've also been getting better at the techniques and programs I use while I stream, as well as the brand new model I debuted back on my birthday. And while I would love to keep up the pace, there are other things I want to do with this channel. First and foremost, while I do my best to stick to the 5-a-week schedule, I'm afraid that goal is no longer my priority as I work on other projects. I will, at the very least, be streaming twice a week, which leads me to my first bit of exciting news. If you were paying attention this past week, you may have noticed a Skyrim stream, where instead of my usual self, I streamed as Megumi Mary's evil twin, Megumi Nightmare. For a while now, I have had this evil persona in some of my older videos, but back then I referred to her as Bloody Mary. To be a bit more distinct and unique with her name, and to flesh out the character more, I decided to change her name to Megumi Nightmare. It rolls off the tongue a lot better than Megumi Bloody Mary. I love portraying a different version of myself that is outside my normal personality traits, as it allows me to practice my acting ability, which honestly has gotten incredibly rusty since I stopped doing stage acting years ago. Megumi Nightmare streams, however, will be different from my usual flair. For starters, while I try to restrain myself from swearing, Megumi Nightmare will be the opposite. Also, any game played here on the channel above a T rating will be played by Megumi Nightmare, as I will be focusing on making her the face of my channel's more mature streaming content. Until now, games like GTA, Bayonetta, and Saints Row have been avoided, as I try to keep my channel as family-friendly as possible, even though I'm not actually trying to reach a family-friendly audience. I just want to make my content as accessible as possible. Moving forward, I will be playing these games and more like them as Megumi Nightmare. As I mentioned earlier, I want her to be the face of my mature streaming content. Now for the video content I have been wanting to make. Part of the reason for becoming a VTuber was trying to do something similar to PNG tuber video content that uses their characters instead of themselves on camera. Recording video on camera has always been the biggest hang-up when it comes to making video content, as I am not good with shot composition, and all my content is done by me alone. While I was trying to make video content using my VTuber model, it just felt a little off, so I settled on a compromise. My future videos will utilize my VTuber model in a PNG tuber style, like this update video I am working on right now. I have a lot of video scripts ready to be made, but until the actor and writer strikes are over, I am not making any videos on Western TV and movies. Anime as an import is unaffected by the writer and actor strikes, as well as video games as a whole, so expect videos on those instead. On the note of the actor and writer strikes, in solidarity with them, writing my book series, that you can read for free on Wattpad, is on a hiatus until these strikes are over. On my Patreon, I actually have a commentary video for one of the videos I am currently working on, a parody review of the K-On! Movie. This video is essentially me watching the movie to get a handle on what kind of jokes I want to make and specific points of the movie I want to expand on. I call these videos parody reviews because I follow the PBG and Cat Icarus model of making videos. As Cat Icarus put it, it's mostly an excuse to do, quote, Monty Python shit, end quote. I am going to have a review-based mindset working on them, but again, these videos are more of an excuse for comedy. This is why that god-awful 50 Shades of Grey movie was one of the funniest and easiest to write to videos in my entire channel history. Before that one comes out, however, I am most likely going to have a video come out about FNAF lore, as I have been wanting to get into the FNAF theory crafting side of things for a while, but I also wanted to make a video establishing some ground rules for myself when it comes to making FNAF theory content. As far as my current Let's Play streaming series, my Pokemon Box Lock is cancelled. Due to hardware issues, I had to pick my older Pokemon Pearl save data over the Box Lock save data, so the save file for it has been lost. I do intend to finish my Link's Awakening, Tears of the Kingdom, and Zelda Oracle series. Other series I intend to continue that have been absent for quite a while is Pokemon Scarlet, Starlink, Horizon, Astral Chain, and many more. So don't think I have abandoned these series, even if it has been a long time since the last stream. Some final notes. Once my channel becomes monetized, I will finish my Banjo-Tooie parody review to celebrate the occasion. At 50,000 subs, I will be remaking my first critical analysis video, while adding a new layer to it to better support my thesis. So if you are a Metroid fan who wants a super special video, be sure to help my channel grow. If I ever hit 1 million subs, a feat I honestly doubt I will ever reach because the YouTube algorithm hates me, I will be making a parody review about my all-time favorite video game, The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. So there we have it. I will be shooting for 5 streams a week, but we'll have at least 2 a week, with one of those 2 streams being a Megumi Nightmare stream. I'll be using this extra time to focus on the video content I mentioned earlier, and we'll be using Patreon to post behind-the-scenes information and early access videos for some of my big projects. Having said all of this, I have been Megumi Mary. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't stop being awesome.